Oh, Ash Rajan, an eyewitness to the attack, joins us now. Ash, what did you see? What can you tell us about what's going on?
Well, I just got off the train right in the belly at the World Trade Center, the train that was getting me in from home this morning. And first, there was just a tremendous smell of gasoline and petroleum. But we just figured that was sort of a train situation. So we were making ourselves up rather calmly on those large escalators. And suddenly there was a sort of a panic run by the rest of the commuters. And then there was a huge explosion. And as we sort of rushed out of the building, we saw what looked like a ticker tape parade. Papers and streamers flowing everywhere. It just looked so surreal. But then the sheer fear and, I guess, the panic of the situation, most of us just ran to side corridors and stuff like that outside on the street. And then moments later, there was another explosion. So all we could see was a tremendous pall of smoke and certainly fire under that smoke in one of the towers of the building. But I got the impression that as I kept running towards my office, more and more people were saying that the second tower had caught on fire as well. I had no idea as to the planes and so on and so forth. We just thought it was some sort of an explosion or a regular fire. But then again, all of downtown looks like a whole mass of people on the street. Trucks, cars, all just strewn around, a pall of black smoke that looks like a tornado climbing over the rest of Wall Street. I could actually now see from my window. I'm now in my office, a little away from the World Trade Center, about a block away. And I could see through my window, and I could see just humanity right downstairs, just strewn with people, cars and trucks and so on and so forth, lots of confusion. And I guess I still don't know what is going on there.
It's a very, very busy time of morning, of course, isn't it, Ash?
Precisely. You couldn't have picked, well, yes, a busier time this morning. So that is really unfortunate. I just hope and I pray for those people in those 2 or 3 floors, or perhaps even more floors, that were affected the World Trade Center. This is such a stark coincidence for me, because I was there when the explosion went off in the World Trade Center many, many years ago, and I had to walk down 63 floors from the 63rd floor of World Trade Center number 2 with the rest of my colleagues, and that was then. And today, I happen to be in the same building. How could that possibly be? The same building, right at the belly of the building, getting off the train.
How many floors appear to be affected?
Just from a sort of a quick visual glance at the building, when I was outside the building, it looked more like 6 or 7 with a real heavy fire and a thick black ball of smoke. But apparently now, I've been hearing just from people on the street. I'm not sure how credible those observations are, that it's clearly more floors and certainly another building as well, another tower, the second tower.
Ash Rajan, thank you very much for joining us. And we've got a